Hey guys, so I was curious to try out a refurbished product, that is Apple Watch, because there were some good deals on it, and I wanted to see how things turn out. So I'll try and share the unboxing experience and all the stuff like how it works and stuff, along with some other important things you should know in general. So like this video, subscribe, let's begin. So currently the refurbished market is thriving quite a bit, and TekNixHaX seems to be one of the top brands here, and their website looks pretty good as well, as you can see, very professional. But when I tried to look for the Apple Watch, it is not available. Of course, it has its own downsides, like TekNixHaX is not available in all places. So the next option was to look at the SellBuddy. The website is also pretty decent, I would say, but they also seem to have a lot of inventory. But the problem here is they don't post the actual pictures of the product. Since this is a pre-owned product, the customer wants to sort of check out the product before buying it. So as per their policy, they only send the actual pictures once the order is placed. I mean, after getting registered, giving out the address and placing the order, only to find out that you don't like the pictures or the product and you wait for the refund again. It's all nonsense in my opinion. Also, they responded very slowly, which basically ended up in a sort of frustration because I almost lost a day just deciding whether to buy it from SellBuddy or not. So finally I had to skip this because I couldn't get to see the actual pictures. So my next option was to look at sahivalue. So the website looks semi-professional. I mean, it needs a lot of work. Anyway, the good thing is they post the actual pictures. So here in this example, I was actually looking to buy the Series 4 and I saw the picture and I decided not to buy it. That is the convenience that we have here, which lacked in SellBuddy. But these guys are not perfect either. I mean, they don't really post pictures for every product. I mean, they take time to update probably, but that's there. Also, I ended up choosing the Apple Watch Series 3 because there isn't any other option. So this is the one that I bought, and this is in very good condition as per their grade. Also, they're charging 200 for shipping, which is reasonable, I would say, but they're charging something called convenience fee, 2%. I really don't understand what that is, but this is only exempted with the UPI payments. Otherwise, if you pay by credit card or cash, then you need to pay 2% convenience fee. Make sure you go through all the facts before you purchase anything from here. Now, getting back to the product and unboxing, I mean, this is not really impressive that they packaged it something like this with the paper. Really, you could have used something like thermocol. I mean, anyway, moving on, inside that, wrapped inside the Apple Watch along with the straps in this separate sort of cover. As you can see, the packaging could be better if they really want to build a brand. Also, you can see some used marks on the strap and the charger, which is expected because this is a used one, and I've seen these mostly in the picture, so there is no disappointment as such. Also, looking at the watch itself, I really don't see any hard dents or any damage on the body, which is very good. And the sensor area also looks to be pretty much clean, I would say, because that's also very important for tracking and also charging and stuff. Also, the screen has a bit of scratches. I'm gonna try and show it outside. So when I powered on, it said it was low battery, so I had to put it on charge and pair it, and this process takes at least about 40 to 50 minutes, so it does take some time. So I tried shooting this outdoors just to show you guys the scratches, the hairline scratches, as you can see on the middle somewhere here and also on the top. I'm not worried much about the scratches because I have already seen the pictures. There's no unrealistic expectation, hence there is no disappointment. This is the best thing about being transparent. Also, if you turn on the screen, these are barely visible. I mean, this is where they are sort of coming across. Otherwise, it's really hard to even spot them. So not a huge deal, at least in my opinion, considering the price and stuff. So now let's check out the software side of things. Now this is running on the watchOS 8.4.2, and there is also an update available ready to download by the time I was shooting this, and as you can see, this was being downloaded as well. Also, looking at the battery health, this was at about 88%, which is not too bad. Another important thing that you need to check is the display. In terms of touch response, I didn't notice any spots where it is unresponsive, so the touch seems to be just fine. Also, there seems to be no sort of dead pixels or any screen bleeding issues as such. So I haven't noticed anything so far, at least. So it looks to be just fine in terms of the display part. Another thing that I checked is the buttons. The Chrome works fantastic. I mean, this is my first time checking out the Apple Watch, and the Chrome is so sensitive, so good. And also in terms of the condition, I mean, it looks to be just as good as probably new. There is no issues. It is working just fine, and also the other button also feels quite clicky. No issues here in terms of the button. Also, the raise to wake feature also seems to work just fine. So the next thing that was really important to check is the mic and speaker. So I tried calling and I had a pretty good time, so no issues. Here is a quick sample of the speaker for you guys.
Speak services, press 2. For extreme fiber and fixed line, press.
So the only issue that I noticed is with the charging. So you can see here the time, and also the battery percentage is at about 30%. Let's get back and check out after an hour. And here you can see after almost more than an hour, you can see the battery is charged to 68%. That is about 38% in 1 hour, which is not too bad, but just wait for it. The next hour when I checked it, you can see here after 2 hours it is charged to just 80%. So that's about 12% in 1 hour. So as we progress, the charging seems to be going very slow. As you can see, in the last hour it charged only like 6% in 1 hour. I know Apple does this thing called trickle charge, but at least in 1 hour it should go from 80 to 100%. It's not this low by any means. So yes, there is definitely some issue with the battery or the charging. So I'll try and observe at least another couple of charging cycles after the hard reset and stuff. Also, there is some 7-day policy, so I'll try that as well if that is necessary, and I'll try and update. Also, the battery drain is not much. I mean, in typical smartwatch terms, it seems to be normal and on par. I have used the Galaxy Watch as well. So yes, it does seem to last about 12 to 15 hours. So not an issue in terms of the battery drain as such. So overall, I would say it's a decent buy for the price. Also, I hope the slow charging thing gets resolved. Then it would be perfect. So that wraps up the video, guys. If you found this video informative, like this video, also subscribe. Thanks for watching. I'll see you soon.